In today's video, we're taking a look at Nigel Mansell's F1 Williams car. This is set number 10353, containing 799 pieces. As we can see on the front of the box, we've got Nigel Mansell up there and the nice image of his Renault car. Taking a look at the back of the box, we've got another image here up on its stand. We've got the dimensions and then a few other bits of the car also. Again, on the side of the box, we've got his display plaque, Nigel Mansell, and then another image. So on these boxes, you've got the thumb tags. I'm not too keen on the thumb tags because I like to keep my boxes pristine, and it usually creases them here, and then obviously it doesn't look the best. Inside the box, we've got some nice paper bags, which is always really cool to see. So upon opening the box, we've got 8 numbered bags. We've got the 4 cool tyres, as we can see, an improvement on the old. We've got 2 bigger, 2 small, and got some Goodyear sponsors on there. Then got the white instruction booklet, which actually looks quite nice in white with the Williams car sat there. And then we have got a big sticker sheet containing 28 stickers of all the livery. On the back of the book, we've got the back of the Formula 1 car, which looks quite cool there. So inside the book, we've got a picture of what the F1 car looked like back in the day. A little bit there. And we got a few photos of Nigel Mansell. And then we've got a cool little comparison of what the Lego car looks like compared to the real thing. So let's take a look at this in completion. So here we have Nigel Mansell in his Williams outfit. We've got a little display plaque that you can stand on. It's got a quote. This figure does have 2 faces. As you can see, he's in his Williams racing suit, which looks nice. You've got the sponsor on there. You've got a few other bits of detail. Looking at the back of the figure, we can see a bit more detail in his race suit. That's his second face. And that's what he'll look like with his racing helmet on, and he stood next to his trophy. So looking at the display plaque a bit closer, we can see that it's a Williams. Tells you what the chassis is made out of, what engine they put in it, the weight. It really didn't weigh anything back in 1992, and they sounded amazing. So it's just a nice bit of information. But it would be nice, it probably would look a bit cleaner if it was a printed piece. But we expect these sort of things now from Lego. So here we've got the final finished product. The 1992 Williams F1 car. And I'll tell you now, it looks super nice, super detailed. Yes, there's a lot of stickers on there, but I really did enjoy building this set, and it will look excellent against Ayrton Senna's F1 car, which we'll take a look at side by side near the end of this video. I want to start by looking at the front of the car. We've got the big front wing for all that downforce. We got the sticker here with sponsors on, the number 5, which obviously was the race number that Nigel Mansell used. We got some good sponsors there on the front. And then the detail to capture that swooping down. They've managed to get that quite nicely because it's not an easy shape to get. As we can see here, we've got all that nice suspension, and it does work. Look, steering on the steering wheel, nice and smooth. That's been done nice. We've got some really good colours in this set, and I'll tell you, the blue, the white, and that dark yellow just looks spot on. So again here we've got another sponsor, and then we've got a huge improvement from what we saw in the last F1 car. I've just got some sponsors on the tyres now, which just make the tyres feel and look a lot more realistic. Moving further down the set, we got some more sponsors and stickers here. Got some cool little wing mirrors, and there we can see the steering wheel will control the front wheels. Nice little detail. We've got the racing harness in there with some more stickers on. That's a nice clean look in there though. Again, we've got some more details inside where the air intake would be. So as you're driving along, all the wind would go in there. Keep the engine cool and feed it air. Again, some more sponsors, some really good shapes going on here, like the curve round to where the back wheel is. Got that nice flat floor once more. Again, the way this has been done, the building technique within that was really cool. So that way you can get that shape of the back of the car there. And yes, as you would have noticed, the rear wheels are thicker than the front wheels. So they did listen. They did listen. Just need to get some of these to put on Ayrton Senna's car now. Again, moving around to the rear wing, we've got some more stickers. Probably the hardest stickers to do on this set. You want it to line up just right, so when you're looking down at it, the letters are lining up. I don't know if I can show you without, there we go. So you can see you got one sticker under there that says Canon, and then the top sticker is half a sticker. So just take your time when you're doing that bit, just so everything then lines up nicely when you've got it in place. Again, we've got some nice colours here. We've got a nice bit of gold in there and a bit of black for the rear axle. The back of the car, I can only presume that that's a braking light, because they didn't have all this regen nonsense when it was proper racing. And then we've got the rear diffuser. It's nice and smoothed off in most places. Looks nice and clean. Then on this side, everything is just a mirrored image of everything that we've just taken a look at. But there's one more little thing that we can see on this set, so we'll take a look at that. I will admit, it's not the easiest thing to remove. Obviously this piece here will lift off, and this will reveal the lovely V10 engine they used to use back in the 90s. And another thing that I really liked in this set is what they show you in the instructions. So while working your way through the instructions, you'll have bits like this, which tell you what certain parts are for the car. And I thought that was just a cool little extra detail they've added in with this set. So again here they're telling you what those parts are representing in the engine. So yeah, it's just a nice extra little touch that Lego have actually done there, and I actually quite like that. But no, that looks really cool, that engine. Nicely detailed considering it's not the biggest set. So to be able to fit the engine inside, because you've not got a lot of space, because the underside of this is just flat. So you've got to be able to fit something in there. They're the hydraulic lines. And obviously this is representing the top of the engine. And we've just got little bits of detail in there. I like the bits of gold. Then we've got a couple of stickers inside. But overall, this is a really good little set. If you're into your F1 stuff, this is another one to buy. Looks fantastic. So let's see what this set looks like. next to Ayrton Senna's Formula 1 car. So here we have the cars side by side, and the first noticeable thing you'll see and notice is that how much better it looks when you've got the proper size rear wheels. And when you've got them next to each other, that's the only thing you can then look at. So as much as I like this Senna car, apart from this printed piece, and whoever's got this set knows how bad this printed piece was. And I'm going to say it would have looked a lot better if that was a white sticker on top of there. But I do really need to get a couple of these to go on the back of there, and it would be nice to just get another full set of tyres to put on that. So at some stage I'll probably buy another one of these just to put the tyres on, because I don't think you can actually buy the tyres separate, not that I've seen. But you can see they're very, very similar in size. Just move them there a minute. They've both got the bits where the engine can come off. So again, you can see inside Senna's car the engine bay. So it's a lot easier to take that engine cover off than that one, but that just shows you what they both look like with the engine covers off. The wings are very similar. Obviously they both got that nice big wing with the numbers on, and then the front wings, we can see that there's a difference back in the 80s. It's a bit sharper, a bit more square. Here it's a bit more curved off, and then you had these bits that run underneath. I really hope you've enjoyed today's review video looking at Nigel Mansell's 92 F1 car. Obviously I did a little comparison between that and Senna's 88 McLaren. So if you've got this set, definitely go out and buy this one. I feel like any sort of niggles that they got wrong with this, they got right over here, and I can't fault it. The colours on this just look amazing. The Renault sort of blue and white combination, that lovely dark yellow, almost orangey colour on the top there. Does look really good with the chunky rear tyres, and then the sponsors on there just finish it off superbly. So this set for me is a really good set. The only negative is I would like to see the display plaque at least to have a print rather than a sticker, but I don't mind everywhere else having stickers on them so much. They sort of match up really nicely with the rest of the colours on the set. So if you haven't done so already, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I need to get some more subscribers, and it's down to you to be able to do that, and then I can bring you even more content. Also, you can head over to my Instagram page at The Brick Verdict, and you can check out stuff that I'm up to over there. So thank you for watching today's video. I've been The Brick Verdict, and I will see you lot in the next one.